Hey, Sarah, come and talk to this taxi in Brisbane. This is from Sri Lanka, from Utah.
Jai Jai Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine
Hare
devotee was asking this question. That in Chaitanya Charitamrita it has been stated. Let that lady devotee so see me. That in Chaitanya Charitamrita it has been written, Krishna bhuli sei jeev अनादि बहिर्मुख अतएव माया तारे दे संसार दुख कृष्ण बोली से पर एक कृष्ण कृष्ण the souls have forgotten Krishna and now they are coming in this world. Although something more has been written. पिशाची पहले जो मति छन्न है मायाग्रस्त जीवर है से like this there are so many has been told. And there in explanation Swamiji, the Bhakti Vedanta Swamiji Maharaj has written that they came from Krishna and they forgot, they have forgotten Krishna, and now the Maya is controlling all jivas here. He wanted that you should explain. Now there are so many confusions in the leaders of now devotees. So we want to know the real position. You should explain about this.
Gurave Gaurachanda Namaste Tarale Krishna Krishna Bhakta Tadvakta Namo Namah. So, Srila Gurudev has ordered me to speak something in clarification of the verses of Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, such as Krishna Boli Sai Jeev Anadir Bahirmukh Ateva Mayatari Diya Sangsaradi Duk. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami.
Any more prayer like this? Where Swamiji has told that he has fallen down from Vrindavan? Any other?
Yeah.
In some cases. But so many devotees have this conception.
Sometimes he said to encourage.
I don't think that all the jivas are serving and from there they have gone. Some are having this idea, so you should go.
So, the general translation of this verse is that the jiva, because of being forgetful of Krishna since time immemorial and being averse to the service of Krishna, he is undergoing so many miseries at the hands of the external energy Maya. So from this, one may conclude that once we were all with Krishna in Golok Vrindavan Dham, and somehow or other, for some reason, we gave up the service of Krishna and fell to this material world. So this conception is quite absurd, because in the spiritual world, all living entities are fully absorbed in love for Krishna. They are called ragatmik devotees. Ragatmik means that their deep loving attachment for the lotus feet of Krishna is in their atma, it is in their soul. It can never leave them. Even if they want to forget Krishna, it is quite impossible. So, from where have the jivas in this world come? In Jaiva Dharma, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has explained that in Golok Vrindavan, all the jivas have manifested from Baldev Prabhu. Then he has described that in Paravyom Vaikunt, in the Vaikuntha Loks, all the jivas serving Narayana, they have expanded from Sankarshan. These two varieties of jivas are called Nitya Siddha. They are eternally perfect. They have always been in the service of the Lord, and they can never leave that service. In addition to this,
they cannot give up. Why?
Because they are called Ragatmik devotees. Their love for Krishna and for their Ishtadev is there in their Atma, and they are under shelter of Swarup Shakti.
There is no Mahamaya. Only Jog Maya is there. And no Mahamaya. So they cannot forget Krishna. So they will always be engaged in serving Krishna or Narayan or Ram or Nishinga, who are there in Vaikuntha. There is no question of forgetting.
So the Krishna Lok and Vaikuntha planets, they are far beyond the jurisdiction of Maya, of the illusory potency. Then the third category of Jiv. It is described that when Bhagavan is existing with his complete potencies, at that time when he expands himself, then those expansions are called Swangsa. Those expansions Swangsa, they are Vishnu Tattva. They are Bhagavan, different forms of Bhagavan himself. But when Bhagavan is existing equipped only with his Jiva Shakti, at that time when he expands himself, those expansions are called Vibhin Angsa Tattva. Vibhin Angsa Tattva, meaning separated parts and parcels of Bhagavan. So that Vibhin Angsa Tattva is the Jiva. These Jivas, they are manifested from the Mahavishnu. And those Jivas, they can enter into the clutches of Maya, being covered over by false ego, subtle body and gross body.
Where this Vishnu is?
We know that Krishna has expanded as Baldev. Baladev expands into Sankarshan and the first Chaturvyuha, then another Chaturvyuha and Narayan, and then we have the Purusha avatars. The first Purusha avatar is called Mahavishnu, and he is situated, he's lying in the causal ocean. The causal ocean is the marginal line between the spiritual realm and the material realm. So because the Jivas are manifested from Mahavishnu, who is in the marginal line between the spiritual and material worlds, it is concluded that the Jiva, the Tatastha Jiva, has never been in the spiritual sky. He has never been in the spiritual world. ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। कृष्ण भूलि से जीव अनादि बहिर्मुख। So the proper understanding of the position of the Jiva Tattva was explained by Prem Prayojan Prabhu, that the Jiva soul is emanating
from the Tatashta region. And Tatashta means situated on a perimeter, on a demarcation line, like compared to the line where the ocean, where there is sand and then there is water, but there is an imaginary line which is there in between. So in the same way, separating the spiritual realm from the material realm, as he said in the causal, in the Karana Samudra, there is this Tatashta region. And in that Tatashta region, the Jiva Shakti, the Jiva souls of this material creation have emanated. So they are not in the same category as those souls that are situated in the Paravyom, in the Vaikuntha region, and also in the Goloka Dham region. Because there they are Nitya Siddha, they are eternally liberated. And they are situated eternally in their rasa, their swarup, their eternal constitutional position of serving Krishna in one of the 5 rasas there, in that region. So, the living entity here has never had this manifestation, this fully developed relationship, this rasa with Krishna, because if he did, it would not be possible for the Jiva soul to fall within this region. Krishna also says in the Bhagavad Gita, Yadgatva na nivartante tad dhamma paramam mama. He's describing my dhamma, paramam mama, that supreme dhamma of mine. If one goes there, yadgatva, then na nivartante. He never returns again to this region. So that also means that if someone is there, they never come here. So, if we simply even try to conceive of the position of the Jiva souls within that spiritual realm, and through this Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy and Siddhanta, we come to understand that the nature of the life, the existence of the Jiva souls there is that they are fully absorbed in Satchit Ananda existence. There is no question of Maya, there is no question of illusion. The Jiva souls there are fully absorbed. And just like here, the Jiva souls are fully absorbed in trying to enjoy this material realm for their selfish, centered gratification. In that region, all the souls are completely, fully absorbed in serving the senses of Krishna, or one of the manifestations of Krishna in one of the different planets there, the different lokas. So the Jiva soul could not have fallen to this region from that position, because there is no Maya there. As Gurudev said, there is only Yoga Maya potency. And this Yoga Maya potency has these souls enwrapped fully in the ecstasy of serving Krishna. And there is the conception of time is eternal there. The conception of past, present, and future as it exists here is not existing there in the same way. Everything is simply arranged for the satisfaction of the Supreme Lord, and all jivas there are fully developed in their relationship. So they cannot fall from that position. But sometimes it is said that the jiva soul came from there. There is this misconception and this bogus understanding is being propagated because of misunderstanding the statements that our Srila Prabhupada has made in his books. And I can say that in my own personal experience, when I first became connected with the Krishna consciousness movement, it was being explained in this manner, that at one time we were with Krishna, we were situated there in his abode with him, and we had some particular rasa with him there as either cowherd boy or gopi like this. And at one point we became envious of Krishna as the supreme enjoyer, and because of that envy, we fell down from that position into this world and became enwrapped in this suffering condition here. So, if we revive our Krishna consciousness, then our same rasa again will be revived, like automatically, like a flash. Simply you perform your Krishna conscious activities here now in this life, and then again you will be reinstated in that position. But this is, first of all, this is not substantiated anywhere. you will not find this statement made anywhere in any one of Srila Prabhupada's books. It's stated in this way, that at one time the jiva was a cowherd boy or a gopi in Goloka Vrindavan. Never one place has he said this in his books, and you can also check in the folio. He will never say it like this. He will say sometimes in the manner that the jiva soul was with Krishna, but what does with Krishna mean? It does not necessarily have to imply that one was in this complete state of fully developed rasa with Krishna, but rather that he was here within this material world, in this Tatashta region, and that is also with Krishna, within Krishna's energies, and manifested from there, from Mahavishnu. So, it should be understood very clearly that it is not possible for a jiva soul to fall from the Vaikuntha region. They are eternally liberated and they are infallible. But in this material world, the souls are fallible. And that is our position here within this realm.
If anyone is asking that, oh, you should be here, that Maharaj Chitraketu, he was liberated soul. And also Jai Vijaya, we are serving Narayana fully. But they came from Vaikuntha and they became first Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, then Ravan and Kumbhakarna, and then Shishupal. And they were killed by Krishna himself or his manifestations. So, in this way, a person serving Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan, they can fall down, no hurt.
The example of Jai and Vijay, in particular in the Srimad Bhagavatam, is illustrative of a particular, we should understand correctly, what is this apparent fall down of the servitors of Narayana. First of all, they were situated as the gatekeepers in Vaikuntha. But the original cause is that Lord Narayan desired to perform a particular lila, a particular pastime. And when he wants to perform a particular pastime and taste a certain type of rasa, he must have his devotees take a particular position in order for him to exchange with his devotees. So, by the supreme Yogamaya potency, because Yogamaya arranges, whatever is the will and the desire of the Supreme Lord, Yogamaya knows this and she makes the arrangements. So the arrangement was made that this apparent offense or aparad was committed by them when the four Kumaras came there, and then they became angered that they were stopped from entering, and then they cursed Jai and Vijay. And then immediately also, Lord Narayan came there, and he wanted to settle the situation. But the servitors, they agreed that for the service of their Lord, that they will come within this material world, and they will take the form of demons. They were actually given the choice that they could either have 3 births as demons, 3 births as demons, or is it 7? 7 births as devotees. But they wanted to return very quickly to their Lord, so they chose to take only 3 births.
In Srimad Bhagavatam, it has told clearly. First I want to tell this payar, Krishna bhuli sei jiva anadi bahirmu. What is the meaning of anadi? No beginning. So, no beginning means from the beginning, the creation, or when all the jivas came out from Vishnu or anywhere, from beginning, Bahirmukh, never serving Krishna. In this very clearly it has been written, Anadi Bahirmukh. Never they have served Krishna. Never they have served Narayana. So it is clear itself in this. No doubt, nothing, that they came from Golok Vaikuntha or Vrindavan. Never they served. In case of Jai Vijay, it has been told that in Vaikuntha, Narayana wished in his heart that I have tasted so many kinds of rasa, but now I want to taste Veera rasa. Veera means Shivori. At once, their associates, personal associates, Jai Vijay were there. Jai and Vijay, what is the meaning of Jai? They have conquered forever Maya. Vijay, Vishesha Rupena, in a very special way, they have conquered this Maya for always. They can never come in Maya. Never. Maya cannot control and touch them. So by name it is read. They are clear. So Jai Vijay at once knew the intrinsic mode of Narayana. There are three kinds of servants. Beginning from Gurudev, those who really know the inner mode of Gurudev or Krishna, they are high class of Uttam servant. And those who follow when Gurudev tells that you should bring this, without hesitation, without any doubt, without any doing, nacha. If they follow, then they are madhyam. And those, if Guru will, or Krishna will tell, oh, do this. But if I cannot do this, bring that person, call this person. If that person is not there, then what happens? So he makes so many questions. And he makes late. Then he third class bogus servant. In this world, when we are practicing bhakti yoga, and when we will be uttama adhikari, then we can know all the wishes of Gurudev and all the wishes of Krishna. Then we will be liberated. Unless now, after being Uttam Adhikari, Uttam Mahabhagavat, then Sarup Siddhi, and then Vastu Siddhi, then going there. So they are all know the intrinsic mode of Narayana or Krishna. So Jai Vijay knew. Now they are thinking how to fulfill the wish of my Prabhu. If we are fighting with him and making him test the Veer Rasa, then it will be artificial, like in dramas, like here and there. So he cannot test a real that Veer Rasa. So we should try to be not artificial, really like this, and then he will relish all these things. So they prayed, Prabhu, first time being, we should be totally forget that you are my Prabhu. And then we can give you the taste of Veer Rasa. What is Veer Rasa? Narayana knew the inner mood of his servants, and he became very pathetic. And kindly he arranged something, and he brought four Kumars there. They were not able to come They were not qualified to come. But anyhow, by the fragrance of tulasi that was given to his lotus feet, and very fragrant chandan, Malaya, at once it came in the nose of where they were in Maharshi Lok. And at once they were attracted. And Brahma has wished that, oh my sons, they have become Brahmavadi. So how I can change into Bhakta? So he prayed to Narayana, and that is why by the prayer of Brahma, Narayana arranged all these things, and he at once attracted the rishis. Otherwise, never he can attract it. Without the mercy of any devotee, Krishna or Narayana does not accept anyone. So he kindly attracted 4 Kumars, and they went, and Narayana arranged everything by Yog Maya, that they should come, and their anger, not anger, but a semblance of anger should be there. Not harmful, but there should be. So they told that you cannot go. In this way, naked, and so much धूल, dust is everywhere. Why you are going in this way? You should go in a mood of service to serve Narayana. This is the not mood. Like a mad, you are going there. At once they became in Golok Vrindavan or in Vaikuntha. No place of ego, no place of anger, lust, anything of Maya. But it came through Yogamaya. Because Narayana wished it. And Yogamaya knew that Narayana wants this. So he made like this, just a thing. And they became angry and told that you are not able to qualify to be here to serve Narayana. Narayana has no fear. So you must go to this world and become demon. At once, Narayana took away his Maya and appeared with them. When he came, at once Maya fled. That this symptom went away. Anger went away. And they realized what happened. In Vaikuntha, why we have this anger? We are innocent. So we have done so wrong thing. Where offenses lie. Because they were coming from this world. So they thought. And Jai Vijay, wow, very good. Nothing. And at once Narayana came and told, this offense is mine, not of my. Why he told? He told, false are really he told. What? Really? Because he has inspired them to do so. So actually this offense was of whom? Narayana, he has made all these arrangements. So there was no offense of Jai Vijay. But they are now feeling that, oh, why we made so that they become anger? So we are also in. But they are so happy that now we have chance to be like a demon, and we will fight so in such a way that he will remember forever Narayana. And that is right. But Narayana told, oh, Rishe, Chatushan. For this, they told, my Jai Vijay will go to world. And for them I will have to go there. For 3 lifetimes. And that is why they came to this world. And this was like a drama. Not really that they were fall from there. They were not Anadi Baddha. And being there, Jaya Vijay there, in one manifestation, they became here Jaya Vijay and Shakti. And again, they became Jayagai Madhai. Also Ravan Kumbhakaran. But they were serving always there also. So this mystery we should try to know. They never fall. They were also at that time being Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Ravan and all Shishupaldan. They are always serving and in Veera rush to make Prabhu to taste Veera rush. And also Krishna or Ramachandra or Nishinkadev, they trusted these things.
This thing about 7 lifetimes as a devotee is not true.
This choice.
7 times?
He said
No.
Either 3 times as a demon or 7 times as a devotee.
Anywhere? No. Never. It cannot. So here they were never Bahirmukh. And they were never controlled by Maya. Same as Chitraketu Maharaj, when he was liberated. And then, again he was caused by Parvati. It is not right. We should try to know all these things. They were never. Vishwanath Chakravarti had told that if anyone thinks like that, they were controlled by Maya and they were fallen. They are fallen. They are making some offenses in their lotus feet. So, we should know that a jeev in this world who has achieved Shuddha Sattva or Bhav, he cannot fall down. Never. And those who are Sarup Siddha, what we speak of them? So they will never fall down. So if they are Vastu Siddhi and they are serving there, Krishna always there, their Maya cannot be. It has written that Bhakti Yogena Manasi Samyak Pandite Amale Apashyata Purusham Mayancha Jada Apashyam. Where Maya? There are 2 Maya, Jog Maya, Mahamaya. In that Vaikuntha Lok or after Bija, no Maya at all. Only Jog Maya. Ichha Shakti, Parashakti. Always arranging to meet all the souls with Krishna and making service. So always Maya there. None other Maya can be in the front side of Krishna. Bhakti Yogena Manasi Samyak Amale Apashyat Purusham Mayancha Jada Apashyam Jayasam Mohitam Jivam. Jayasam Mohitam in this world. And they are Anadi. No time. So from beginning they are Maya Baddha. But once you should know these things. That by constitution, all the jiva are Chetan Vastu. What is the meaning of Chet? There are Chetan, Chid and Achid. Chid, who has some free desire and some taste of independence in thinking freely. And second, Sukh Dukhi Anubhuti. Anubhuti, feeling of those who have experience. They are Chidvastu, but they are very infinitesimal, very. So, when they came from Mahavishnu, from Tatastha Shakti, they, by constitution, they are Chit. In constitution, there is Huh?
Consciousness.
Consciousness always. And they have potency to serve Krishna. Like a seed, not served. Only they have tendency. And they have this constitution. What I told? Just now a word. Potency. Like in a seed there is potency to be fruit, to be tree, to be so many things. So in that jeev, who are innumerable, lakhs and lakhs, in are Mahavishnu. So they have this seed, potency of serving Krishna, but it is covered with Maya. They have never served Krishna. So when they are seeing towards Par Jagat, Vaikuntha Jagat, they at once attracted to there. And when they see towards this illusory Maya, they are attracted. How? You know that Ajamil at first, he was very good person, very chaste person, and he was always serving his father, mother, doing all Vedic activity, always home, and every day. He was a very pious and religious person. But when he went to the forest to collect some dry woods and flowers or anything for himself and his father, mother, and he saw half-naked any prostitute with any person. Both were drinking and making so much bad things. And he could not check. He had no realization of Krishna. He was in marginal line. Though he was pious person, but he had no taste, experience for. Even he has no shraddha for Krishna, no tendency to serve Krishna. If this tendency, desire to serve Krishna, there was, if there was, and always in association, he could never have fall. Like Haridas Thakur, you see, like prostitute with Haridas Thakur, she never felt again. So, what I was telling? Nana escaped by.
नग्न अवस्था में देख करके प्रभावित हो गया था, अर्धनग्न अवस्था में देख करके।
अर्धनग्न अवस्था, she was in, and Ajamil was attracted. So, a jeev is free. All these souls are free, coming from Mahavishnu, from the rays, his eyes. Lakhs and lakhs, enormous jeevs are coming. And all anadi baddha. So if they are coming, and if by association any devotee, your devotee has planted that seed, bhakti seed, and from beginning, shraddha, nishtha, ruchi, asakti and bhav, so much practicing bhakti yoga, and he got Sarv Siddhi, and after that Vastu Siddhi, and then he took birth in the womb of gopis, and there began to serve Krishna. And if he is coming by accident, that everything his practice became like zero. So if this Siddhanta will come, that jivas serving Krishna and they fall down from there, then all jivas have chance to follow. And then Bhagavad Gita and all Shastra, Srimad Bhagavat will be lost. So, only to tell something to disciples, Swamiji may have written something, but not like that they are fall from.
Also, many times the devotees were editing Swamiji's words.
Devotees were editing Swamiji's words, and they thought, oh, it could not be like it should be written. We have seen in Chaitanya Charitamrita many instances where they did not really understand what is Raganuga, what is Ragatmika, and they are representing their spiritual master.
Nijilala Parishta Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj, he used to say that whenever Srila Swami Maharaj made statements like that, it was only sometimes in his darshans and sometimes in his letters, but he's never one time written it actually in his books like Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita.
So it is clear.
In Swami Maharaj's purport to the story of Jai and Vijay and their coming to this world, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada has written at the end of his purports on this topic, the conclusion is, no one falls from Vaikuntha.
It must be conclusion like. So you should always take this vision that Jiva has not fallen down. Anyone cannot fall down from there. What is? Na nivartan jatham paramam. And there are so many slokas. Like Om Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashyanti. What is Sada Pashyanti? So never falling down. From Srimad Bhagavatam, lakhs and lakhs slokas are that Jiva never cannot fall.
Many times devotees and general people are thinking, we have committed some offense, some sin towards God, towards Krishna, and that is why we are here. And they are always thinking, oh, I'm a bad person.
So it has been written that they have done offenses. Never. Never.
There is a book in ISKCON was published about the Jiva's position, and they give the example of Kala Krishna Das. He left the Lord, and they give the example that
He was not in Vaikuntha, and he was not serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Against the will of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the Bhartari. So this example is quite wrong. Quite wrong. He was not no parikar.
No, he never been in
Never. So we have no doubt in this. On Swamiji never can commit any mistake. Never he can. It is only due to ignorance to know that. We should try to reconcile all this.
Also, he made the point that sometimes it's stated that the jivas come from Krishna Lila. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it specifically states that Krishna, he has his different pastimes. His pastimes in the Loka, and then his expansion in Narayana, he has his pastimes in Vaikuntha, and also Mahavishnu, Karanadasha Vishnu, he has his pastimes.
Yes.
So one time, Nityalila Krishna Vishnu Padastu Krishna Govinda Swami, he said, so when it's saying that he's come from Krishna Lila, the Jiva, Bada Jiva has come from Krishna Lila, which Krishna Lila has he come from? He's coming from that Krishna Lila of Karanadasha Vishnu.
No hurt? It is reconciled. So we should try to reconcile. Then
he also told about the three types of jiva.
I have read. He has sent me one book. Personally, he sent me. His name was signed in that book, and he personally sent to me that. I know. And he was in all matters, in all siddhant, he was one with me.
You mentioned in Malaysia that the Supreme Absolute Truth is complete. Nothing is outside of the Supreme Absolute Truth. Therefore, there must be a situation within the Absolute Truth that the living entity can forget
his relationship with Krishna, and that is why there is this situation.
That doubt may come in this instant. Jeev cannot forget Krishna if he has served only a second minute even. Then Maya cannot go to him because Yog Maya has entered. Bhakti has come. Bhakti means Yog Maya. So he will never fall. Now our time is going to be over. So many devotees will go with me in Fiji, but so many cannot go. They will have to be here in Australia. I'm very happy, especially in Mamalamba. Our classes were so good, and I was very much satisfied there. So many devotees daily used to come and they served me fully. So I am so much satisfied. Now, for time being, that separation may come. But that separation should be for happiness. You should think me and I will think you in our world. And we will daily renew all these things, what I have told, how you are hearing all these things. Always right in your heart. And be with me always in Vrindavan. Sometimes in Govardhan, sometimes in Varsana, sometimes we may be in Navadvip. So you should not think that these are only words. Really, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was telling all the devotees after Rath Jatra festival, now you should return back to Navadvip and then go. Then they asked questions, especially the devotees of Kulin Gram. What is Kulin Gram? You should know that in Kulin Gram, even the dogs of devotees were so much high class of devotees. Even dogs. What they speak of devotees? So they asked this question, Prabhu, now you are sending us to our home. We will go. But when we will return to our homes, what should we do? Please tell us. And we will follow your words there. He told that you should go, return back to your homes. Always chant Harinam and serve Krishna. And thirdly, serve devotees. The devotees again asked, we can chant name as you are telling, whether we are with offense or so unwanted unearth, we may do it, no harm. And we will worship Krishna, no harm. But how to serve devotees? How we will know that who is devotee, who is not devotee? So we want to. In 3 years he told 3 different things. But not different things. Same thing. But we can think like differences. One thing he told. He told that those who have taken even one time Krishna in their whole life, that should be honored like Vaishnava. By doing pranam by mind, by heart. Then next year, again they asked the same question. He told that those who are uttering always name, always, then they are Vaishnava, and you should serve them. And then third year he told that those, by seeing them, if Krishna name comes automatically in the heart of devotee, by seeing only, by their darshan, you should know that they are pure Vaishnava, and they should be served by all senses, like pure bandhu. Pure bandhu means intimate, and you should serve. Here, none of them are kanishta. Even one name who is chanting with realization and transcendental name, sometimes in his life, once the name had danced, then he is Vaishnava Madhyam Adhikari. Madhyam. At any time, once evening, even, automatically it has come on their tongue and their name has dawned. Then you should see that he is Vaishnava Madhyam Adhikari. And those who are chanting always, not criticizing anyone, that know these worldly sides, always chanting. Nayanam galadashudharya badanam gadagadu. They should be honored with order. And like Narad, like Sukadeva Swami, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like Rup Sanatan, like Rashikananda, like Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, like Vishwanath Chakravarti, seeing them automatically, if the souls are conditional, even, oh, Krishna name will come. So they must be regarded as Uttam Mahabhagavat. But those who are worshipping Krishna and they are practicing by this tongue, material tongue, they are punished, worshipping by this. Right? But we should know that they are in our group. One day they will be pure Vaishnava. So they should be honored, like Kanishta Adhikari. By our association, in inspiring them Hari Naam, Hari Katha, so that they one day they will come in Madhyam Adhikari, and then Uttam Adhikari. So we should know all these things, and we should try to serve. One thing he more added, Jahar Komala Shraddha, Se Kanishta Jan. Those who faith is like weak and trembling. And in bad association it can be distinguished. Extinguished. And they can be Mayavadi or anything Sahajiya Sakhi Bhegi. And in the association of good devotees they will be improved, developed in Madhyam and then Uttam also. If they are always serving good association. So they are like Kanishta Adhikari. And those Shraddha Didha, Shastra Yukti Dud, Nahi Jane, Didha Shraddhava. he has so much, very strong faith in Krishna, and desire of serving Krishna is so much strict and strong. But he does not know all the siddhants established truth. He knows something, but he cannot argue. Sometimes may be defeated by Mayavadi or others, but he cannot give up. He will not give up line. Kanishta Adhikari may give up, change their lives, but each person knows. So they are Madhyam Adhikari. And their home, their Shraddha is so. Shastra Jakti Sunipun. All he knows, all this established truth, and he can defeat any Mayavadi or anybody. And also he desire to serve Krishna has come to Ashakti and higher station. They are Uttam Adhikari, Tare Samsar. So we should take all and reconcile them and try to become first from Kanishta to Madhyam, then Madhyam Kanishta, Madhyam Uttam, then Madhyam and then Madhyam Uttam, and then gradually he will come Uttam Kanishta, Uttam Madhyam, and then Uttam, and then Sarv Siddhi will be, and after that Vastu Siddhi will be, and our life will be successful. Gaur
Jaya Ram.
I want that next year you should call me hankering and internally, so that I should be charmed and I should come. It is your duty. I always want to come. But if you call like that Gajaraj called Narayana, Draupadi called Krishna. In some way, if you like, and you will want that I should come, then really you should call me and give letters, or you can come to India also. And I wish to come, especially in Mumbai, and want to discuss so many things. I have given very little. I want to give more and more.
Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Bo, 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 Jaya
Always try to I will also help you so that you can develop your Krishna. I wanted to be here for one night, but all devotees are here, so there will be some arrangement notes. So I am there, so I can. Next time I will come.
You'll be waiting.
Now you should go. Naveen has taken what you have said. Very number.
Naveen ji.
But she wants to hear from you. What is meaning of her name? It was before, and you gave life.
Always serving Sitaram. But if you like, I can see very good name of Radha. Achyuta Priya.
Achyuta Priya.
Achyuta Mani Krishna.
Achyuta Priya.
Krishna Priya.
Or some difference? Achyuta Priya.
Another two names which you prefer. Anupriya or Priya? Anupriya is also very good. Very good. Ulas envious is Priya. You have no false ego. No envious, no envious. Always have love for Krishna. They are